Evening, everyone. How are you today?
Bagus, Kak.
First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Alvido from Communication Department, Venus University. And not forget, thank you very much for giving me a special occasion to deliver my speech about how COVID-19 pandemic changed my lifestyle. And I'm very excited to be sharing with you all. According to the World Health Organization, coronavirus disease, also known as COVID-19, is infection disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. This virus was first reported to have infected viral resident in Wuhan, China in December 2019, and then, and then quickly spread throughout the world, causing a global pandemic, including in our beloved country, Indonesia. Initially, this virus organized from that they were sold in Wuhan market for consumption. But even now, WHO and scientists around the world have not been able to confirm where this virus came from or what caused the virus. Until now, the coronavirus still haunts the world community. Not only are the case that continues to rise each day, but the but the modes of transmission are more varied, making people even more worried. Recently, WHO announced the spread of coronavirus could be through the air. In the last, in the last guidelines released on the official website, WHO has finally included air as a mode transmission of coronavirus. Apart from air, the air spiral model or method can be used to route the spread of the coronavirus, including droplets that come out when someone cooks, sends, or even breathe. Furthermore, the transmission can be happen through contaminated surface. Quoting from webmd.com, the coronavirus can last for 2 until 3 days on the surface of contained object. The virus can also be transmission through bulk transfusion from mother to child and also from animal to human. The total can the total coronavirus case in the world is more than 36 million on today, September 4, 1919. Where WHO data state the official number of coronavirus case global is now at least 5 times the number of severe influenza disease recorded every year. Globally, there have been more than 840,000 deaths from COVID-19, surpassing annual death caused by influenza. The positive of COVID-19 in Indonesia itself was first detected on Monday, 2 March, announced by President Joko Widodo. Since the day, the number of positive COVID-19 cases has been increasing day by day. As of last Sunday, September, based on Merdeka.com, we are 184,000 positive cases of COVID-19, of which more than 7,000 people died. From Spain and to the United States, first countries are trying to reduce the spread of the virus by implementing lockdown or postal quarantine because efficacy to cure coronavirus infection has yet to be found and despite. In Indonesia, the president has issued government regulation number 21 of 2020 concerning large-scale social protection in the context accelerating the handling of COVID. The Indonesia version of lockdown or PSBB limits social activity in the community, but economic activity are still allowed to be continued, so that does not disturb the minority. The COVID outbreak, which has become global pandemic, and also the direct implementation of the lockdown or PSBB, whatever, realized or not, has changed lifestyle of people around the world. including us as a student. Someone have the new habit. Do the pandemic have been implemented even after the new normal era was implemented? These new habits include number one, consume healthy food with balanced nutrition. This pandemic has awakened most of people and myself to consume a balanced nutrition food to increase immunity so that we are not easily infected with COVID-19. For boarding student like me, this might be a little bit challenging because the life of boarding student is very close to the consumption of instant noodle as a delicious and cheap food. From now, we have to reduce or even avoid our body condition, remain in good health, and does not get sick easily, right? Number two, applying a health lifestyle. Besides maintaining food quality, diet and exercise are also needed to maintain our immunity. I before the pandemic usually only exercise if there has carefree day that that was more spending time snacking than exercise. But but after this pandemic, I tried to stretching or lighting exercise for 30 minutes before starting activity. Number three, life hygienically. After this pandemic, we often wash our face, our hand, take a shower, change clothes after activity outside or traveling. Always carry antis wherever we travel. Besides that, we are always in charge to wear masks or face shield. Try not to come into contact with other people and always keep distance from others. Number four, for students studying online. Actually, I was very happy when I heard the news lecture will to be continued online, but after working for spiral month, I also feel like I miss studying at campus, meeting directly with lecturer and friend, eating chicken noodle in the canteen, but that's okay. We have to keep up the spirit. Okay, I can uh give a question. Did anyone share a little bit what has changed after the COVID-19 pandemic? Maybe Rani?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for Alvido for letting me share my story about COVID-19 and the pandemic. So, my story is more about my experience and my self improvement while this pandemic. Because, to be honest, I still have an issue with my mental health and everything. And since this COVID-19 pandemic affects our activity and everything, like from our uni stuff or maybe our lifestyle and our like hanging out with everyone else and our friends. So I think it's more worse than before, to be honest, but now it's getting better. And from the COVID-19, it's really affect my value. I don't know why, but I think from the uni stuff, from the way I learn, from the way I pay attention to my lecture, and from the way I take notes and everything, I cannot focus like usually, like not focus at all. But now, after I try to practice more and more, it's getting better now. But I think what I learned from this pandemic that we have to adapt more faster than we used to because we don't know what will happen in the future. So I think we as a human being have to adapt more faster than before. So yeah, I think that's it. That's my story, short story. I hope it can help you and thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Rani. Whether we realize it or not, this COVID pandemic has greatly impacted my lifestyle, your and all of us. Therefore, let us always maintain health, life, wear masks, and compete with healthy protocol by government. To prevent at least reduce the spread coronavirus, stay safe and stay healthy. And the fire get for so this outbreak will soon and we can return the normal activity. Amen. That's all what I can say. Thank you very much for your attention and good evening.
Alvido, for your speech.